Good morning, students. Hope you all are doing well. As we are discussing the ninth chapter, which is data handling, today we'll be discussing the next exercises 9.3 and 9.4. So those exercises contains bar graph, how to understand a bar graph and how to create a bar graph by reading the given data or understanding the given data. What is a bar graph? Representing data by picture graph is not only time consuming but at times difficult too. Let us see some other way of representing data visually. Bars of uniform width can be drawn horizontally or vertically with equal spacing between them, and then the length of each bar represents the given number. Such method of representing data is called a bar diagram or a bar graph. You all have heard and you all have done this bar graph in your previous classes, so it's not going to be difficult for you to do it. Here are some examples of bar graphs. Interpretation of a bar graph. Let us look at the example of vehicular traffic at a busy road crossing in Delhi, which was studied by the traffic police on a particular day. The number of vehicles passing through the crossing every hour from 6 am to 12 noon is shown in that bar graph. 1 unit is length standard for 100 vehicles. The scale is 1 unit length equal to 100 vehicles. That is 1 unit length is 100 vehicles. So you can see the timing of intervals, then the number of vehicles. In that particular time of interval, how many vehicles are passing through that traffic. So you can see 6 to 8, the number of vehicles are around 100 kilometers, but 7 to 8, it is up to 1200. Like this, you can see at 10 to 11, the vehicle is around 600. So this is how you can understand or read the bar graph. So when I will be giving you the examples, you will understand how to calculate the bar graph by seeing it. So we can see the maximum traffic is shown by the longer bar, that is 1200 vehicles for the time interval 7 to 8 am. The second longer bar is for 8 to 9 am. Similarly, the minimum traffic is shown by the smallest bar, that is 100 vehicles for the time interval 6 to 7 am. The bar just longer than the smallest bar is between 11 am to 12 noon. The total traffic during the two peak hour 8 to 10 am is shown by the two long bar, which is 1000 plus 900 equals to 1900 vehicles. If the number in the data are large, then you may need a different scale. For example, take the case of the growth of the population of India. The number are in crores, so you take 1 unit length to be 1 person. Drawing the bars will not be possible. Therefore, choose the scale as 1 unit to represent 10 crores. The bar graph for this case is shown in the figure. So that bar of length 5 units represents 50 crores and of 8 units represents 80 crores. Let's take an example. Read the adjoining bar graph shown the number of students in a particular class of school. So, answer the following questions. What is the scale of this group? How many new students are added every year? Is the number of students in the year 2003 twice that in the year 2000? So here we have taken 1 unit length as 10 students. So in 2000, in the horizontal line we are taking here, in the vertical line we are taking number of students. So you can see in 2000, year of 2000, the students were 30. Then in 2001, students were 40. Then 2002, the students were 50. And the 2003 students were 60. So the scale is 1 unit length equals 10 students. Try B and C for yourself. What will be the answer? The second, what is the scale of this group? The scale is 1 unit length equals to 10 students. How many new students are added every year? Every year there are 10 new students had been added. Is the number of students in the year 2003 twice in the year 2000? According to 2000, yes. Drawing of a bar graph. Recall the example where Ronald, section 9.3, had prepared a table representing choice of fruits made by his classmates. Let us draw a bar graph for this data. So you can see number of fruits and number of students and their choices. So first of all, draw a horizontal line and a vertical line. On the horizontal line, we will draw bars representing each fruit, and on vertical line we will write numerals representing number of students. Let us choose a scale. It means we first decide how many students will be representing by unit length of a bar. Here we take 1 unit length to represent 1 students only. So we get a bar graph as shown in adjoining figure. Do remember the width of the bar must be same. Thank you. See an example. Following table shows the monthly expenditure of Imran's family on various items. For house rent 3000, for food 3400, education 800, electricity 400, transport 600, miscellaneous 1200. To represent this data in the form of a bar diagram, here are the steps. Draw two perpendicular lines, one vertical, one horizontal. Along the horizontal line, mark the items, and along the vertical line, mark the corresponding expenditure. Take bars of same width, keeping uniform gap between them. Choose suitable scale along the vertical line. Let 1 unit length is equals to 200 and mark the corresponding values. Calculate the heights of the bars for various items as shown below. House rent 3000 by 200, 15 units. Food 3400 by 200, 17 units. Education 4 units, electricity 2 units, transport 3 units, and miscellaneous 6 units. We have divided that expenditure by 200, so we got those units. So here, as per the given data, we have placed those values. In the vertical line we have mentioned the expenditure, and in the horizontal line we have mentioned the items on which we have expensed the money. Same data can be represented by interchanging position of items and expenditure as shown below. Here we have exchanged the position. Now in vertical line we have given the items, and in the horizontal line we have given the expenditure. So this is how you will be solving the problems. This is a very easy chapter. Please do it by yourself. Thank you.